it going, Ram fans? And welcome to the JT Double Take. I'm Terah Barrio.
And I'm Jessica Mendoza. Terah, the NFL draft is in a week, and there are two CSU Rams who have a shot at getting picked up. So for Preston Williams and Olabisi Johnson, where do you think, if at all, they'll get drafted?
For BC, I'm not 100% sure when or where he'll get drafted, but I definitely have a feeling that he's going to end up with former CSU Ram Michael Gallup in Dallas, Texas with the Cowboys. And for Preston Williams, if he gets drafted, I think it's going to be to a team who's in serious need of a wide receiver.
Well, Terah, I think Preston Williams has a better chance of getting drafted. I honestly think he could go in the 3rd or 4th round if these scouts have really taken a look at his tapes. He's really got that speed and those skills. But Olabisi Johnson, I think if he doesn't get drafted, if he does, it'll be, I think, quite a bit later in the draft. But if he doesn't, he could always become an undrafted free agent. And some of those players end up going really far in their careers. So I'm definitely looking for that from BC.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to find out this Thursday when the draft picks kick off.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of drafts, the nation's leading rebounder and center at Colorado State, Nico Carvacho, has decided to enter the 2019 NBA draft. But hold on, that doesn't necessarily mean he isn't returning for his senior year at CSU. A new rule change from last year now allows underclassmen to enter their name into the draft to receive feedback from scouts without losing their eligibility. Carvacho announced his decision yesterday, which was the deadline. Now Carvacho has until May 29th to determine whether he wants to stay in the draft or return back to school. And that likely depends on whether he feels he has a good chance of being picked up or not. So while his plan is to just get feedback from scouts, if that feedback is good enough, he could be the first ever Chilean drafted to the NBA ever this year. If not, Carvacho will return for his final season as a Ram and hopes to continue to grow under Medved and the rest of his coaching staff and prepare for the 2020 NBA draft.
Well, there's nothing like blue skies and 70-degree weather, and that's exactly what the Colorado State softball team got in today's game against the UNC Bears. Last time the Rams faced UNC, they ended up going into extra innings, winning 4-3. In today's game, the Rams were able to find their bats early in the bottom of the 2nd, scoring 5 runs. Ashley Ruiz, who led off the inning, scored the first run for the Rams to break the scoreless tie. The bats continued to stay hot in the bottom of the 4th when Terah hit her 11th home run of the season, with a 2-run shot over the right field fence to start yet another rally for the Rams. Pitcher Taylor Gilmore was able to hold the Bears to only 3 runs and 6 hits. Danny Klein hit a walk-off triple in the bottom of the 6th inning to run rule the Bears and end the game 11-3. The Rams stay in first place in the Mountain West with a record of 34-6. They will play San Diego State Aztecs on Friday here in Fort Collins at Rams Field starting at 4 in the afternoon.
Well, here at CTV, we tend to stick to covering club, pro, and Division I athletics. However, there is another category of sport here at CSU, and it has become very popular among students.
What you're seeing here may just look like a regular game of pickup football. What you may not know is that this game is part of something much more. This is Intramural Sports, or IM Sports for short. IM Sports is an on-campus program that offers multiple leagues for CSU students, staff, and affiliates to play in. That's right. You actually don't have to be a top-of-the-line athlete to play sports in college.
It allows other athletes who don't want to play on a regular team to participate in other teams and to all just bond together and have a great time.
People can come with their friends and meet other friends, and everybody gets to connect and do different things like that. So I think having intramurals is huge just for kids at the school, gives them a chance to still play sports even though they're not actually like an athlete at the school.
With thousands of participants each year, there is plenty of opportunity to make new connections on campus.
I love intramurals. It's so much fun. I love the community. I love coming in and seeing everyone's face and how much fun they have playing these sports.
Not only do students have the chance to play, but they also have the chance to get a job. Between 50 to 70 student officials are employed during a semester. What is nice for them is that they can get more than just a paycheck.
A lot of what we try to do is set people up to succeed at whatever is next and work really hard to make sure that they leave ready for whatever career path they're going on.
For those who are looking to be involved in the world of sports, they might not have to look further than their own college campus.
I think everybody should get involved, and I think you should be active and get outside and just have a great time.
I'm Litos Castro with CTV Sports.
Well, those intramural games do look really fun, and I do play in an intramural volleyball team. It's super fun. It is definitely a great way for students to get involved around campus.
Yeah, it's definitely very inclusive, so I recommend every CSU student to try something new. But well, Ram fans, it's time for another week of Disrupted Picks. Today we have a submission from Allie Lenning, and she asks, Tim Anderson's bat flip just led to a big scuffle against the Royals last week. Are bat flips disrespectful? Well, Jessica, what do you think?
So this is a great question. That definitely did prompt a very big scuffle, but personally, I think bat flips are awesome. Evan, you up there, roll the clips for me, please. Let's take a look at these awesome bat flips, the best ones ever in all of history. I don't know what it is, why people in the NFL can celebrate their touchdowns and do whatever they want, but when you hit a home run from a ball that's going 90 plus miles an hour, you can't flip the bat and walk around the bases and celebrate. I think that's just crazy. If you don't want that to happen, throw a better pitch, and that is what I think. Just take a look at these. They're so fun. Look at that bat flip right there. I love it. I love it. But Terah, I think you're gonna have a different opinion than I do.
I mean, just a little bit. Evan, play my clip right now. I mean, look at this. Look at Carlos Gomez, who played for Milwaukee but now plays for Tampa Bay. Just look at the way he's eyeing down the pitcher. I just think that is probably one of the most disrespectful things that you can do. And look at that, how he just eyed down the first baseman. I mean, and then here you have Jose Bautista doing the exact same thing. I just think that there comes class when you hit a home run, and you should definitely you should definitely show the class, though. I mean, look at that. I mean, I think it speaks louder when you just set your bat down. Not necessarily set your bat down, but it's almost like a mic drop. You just kind of drop the bat, and you just run, and you go score the run for your team. And I think it speaks louder, and it's kind of like, I mean, Cody Bellinger, who's one of my favorite role models when it comes to this. He hits his home run and he runs the base, and I mean, he's had 11 home runs this season, and I feel like the people who do bat flips just like that are the people who maybe hit 1 or 2 home runs this season. So,
but I definitely think it's really cool. I do agree, it can be really, really tough for someone to hit a home run and then just drop the bat, but honestly, I think it makes the game a lot more fun, in my opinion. But Ram fans, that is all we have for the JT Double Take for this week. But for more sports throughout the week, be sure to head to our Twitter page and follow us at sports_CTV. I'm Jessica Mendoza.
And I'm Terah Barrio. But stick around, Rams, because up next we have Justin Ruiz has all you need to know about the new donut shop in Fort Collins. Yum! So don't go anywhere, Rams.